last week is 3,286, and 20 deaths were reported of people who died within 28 days of a positive COVID-19 test. And that means, on average, in the last week, 13 deaths were announced every day, taking the total number across the UK to 41,684. Now, a second area of South Wales will go into local lockdown following a rapid rise in cases of the coronavirus. From 6 p.m. tomorrow, nearly 250,000 people living in Rhondda, Cynon Taf will have restrictions imposed on their daily lives. Our Wales correspondent, Hywel Griffith, is there. Do we know what's caused this latest spike, Hywel?
Well, George, the Welsh Government's pointed to what it calls an irresponsible minority, remarkably singling out some groups. For example, one group, we're told, who travelled together from a local social club and went on a coach party to the Doncaster races, stopping at several pubs along the way. One example of a cluster that ended up with community transmission of this disease taking off again. The latest cases today, the highest within Wales. They've also spoken about pubs and bars' failure to impose social distancing. As a result, one of the measures that will come into place tomorrow in this local lockdown is an 11 p.m. curfew. Now, this is the second local lockdown in Wales. Last week, we had the first imposed in Caerphilly, which is a neighbouring county. Then it was younger people being accused, but now it's more about older people in their 40s and 50s, the Health Minister says, not taking responsibility. What will it mean for people living here? Well, from this time tomorrow, they won't be allowed to travel in or out of the county unless they have a very good reason, such as travelling to work. They also won't be able to gather in people's houses, as they have done until now. And it may also cause significant problem for some of the students. There's an university just south of Pontypridd here, which is meant to start its term next week. They now will have to talk to their freshers about what they're allowed to do, who they can mingle with, and being back indoors by 11 p.m.
Hywel, thank you very much. Well, the Prime Minister admitted today there simply